I almost lost it. Okay. All right. Get started. Good morning, class. Welcome back. Oops. All right. It's recording, right? Okay. Good morning, class. Okay, right now we're looking at page 20. Page 20 on your textbook English download. This is vocab. All right. Just now I've given you some time to look at part 1 and part 2. Okay. In part 1, complete the sentences with these words. So you have aliens, archaeologists, evidence, historians, myth, practical joke, spirit, and theory. So let's look at number 1. A king was killed in that old castle. Legend has it that his, what's the answer? Walks the halls at night. You can answer yes, his spirit. Correct. So number 1 is spirit. Spirit means like the spirit, the ghost walks around. Number 2, I won't believe that story unless you can give me some. What is that?
Evidence.
Yes, definitely some evidence. Okay, show me some evidence. Okay, please be aware that evidence, we don't have evidences, so just some evidence is uncountable nouns. Right, number 3, there is can be or and about why Sarah Winchester built her strange house. Remember her strange house, the many rooms house. So what is a what? Number 3.
Theory.
Yes,
Theory.
correct. It's theory. Yeah, theory, because like conspiracy theory, someone got killed, the reason why he was killed and things like that. Number 4, it wasn't really a ghost you saw. Terry was playing,
A
Practical
practical
joke.
joke.
yes, a practical joke. Yeah, someone just played a prank on you. Yeah. Talking about ghosts, I just remember something, an incident when I stayed in a hostel before. So there were like 2 blocks. I was in one block. Okay. So one night I actually look out from the window. So when I look out from the window, I saw a person, a man, standing at the opposite block. He was also looking out from his window. All right. And the strange part is there was supposed to be it was supposed to be a female dorm. You know, hostel we are separated, right? Only girls stay in that whole block, and the other block also all girls. So these 2 blocks are for girls. So I was thinking, why why is there a man in that dorm? Why is there a man in that place? So it's like then I open my eyes bigger and I look at it because it was at night. It was really like midnight, I think. I look at it and it's like, well, it's not someone that I know because these 2 blocks I know the faces, right? My friends. So it's like a stranger to me, and he was looking at me, and he even waved at me. Well, the moment he waved at me, I quickly draw my curtain and went back to my bed. So I remember that until now. It was very far. I can't really see exactly his face because it was really scary. So I don't know what to call it. Maybe it was a spirit. Maybe because it was a guy. It shouldn't be a guy in the room. Huh? Okay. Anyway, number 5. It was definitely not a joke then. So who study and write about important events from the past?
Story.
Historians.
Yes, historians. Any one of you want to be a historian? You say, no, teacher, it's so boring. Yeah? If you like to study history, you'll become a historian. You know all the stories from the past 20 decades or, um, you know, 10 years or even 1 century. You know the story. Some people do. Number 6, Does Tim really believe that little green what?
Aliens.
Yeah, aliens. Again, do you believe in aliens? I think they are aliens. They might be
Because I
yeah,
think
they might be looking at Earth. Yes, the humans on Earth, right? They're eyeing on our planet. They want to snatch away our planet and make it theirs. I don't know, maybe one day. No, I'm just scaring you. Number seven. My father is
archaeologists.
yes. Let's say he found when you found something that means you didn't buy, but you found some ancient bones in the Egyptian desert. Well, have you found anything on your in your garden? Have you ever found anything? Nowhere.
I don't have one.
You have one? What do you find?
I don't have one.
Oh, you don't have one. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any garden as well. But I see people my housing area, the big playground is very weird. I see people once I during evening time I saw a couple, digging the soil to bury. I think it should be bury cats, right? Cats, right? Bury there. So it's scary. One day you just dig in the soil and you find something there. Scary. But it's gold or anything valuable, I don't mind. You don't mind as well, right? So, archaeologist. And you find the bones, you find the ancient vase, the ancient plates from the what don't know what Tang dynasty or Qing dynasty, that kind of stuff. If it's Malaysia, you find what Batu Nisan, Batu Nisan, the stone with the carving and things like that. Number eight, my favorite Greek what? Myth.
Mm.
Yeah, yes. What is a myth? So here the myth is about a man called Icarus who flew too close to the sun. Yeah. You know this story? He
Yes.
flew too close to the sun. Yeah. If you don't know, just Google. Ask Mr. G, Mr. Google. Yeah. The myth, even in Malaysia, we have so many types of the cerita dongeng, myth, and so on. One of it that I remember is about orang minyak. Do you believe in orang minyak? Yeah, I remember those days it used to scare us. Orang minyak would come out at night. Please go home and sleep in a village. You know what is orang minyak?
What is orang minyak, teacher?
Oh, you don't know.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
I think you don't know because it's not from your generation. It is from my generation. Orang minyak, they say it could be a myth, could be a fake one because it is like a thief, right? A thief pencuri. The pencuri just put himself all over oil, minyak, oil or black color. So just left the eyes all black in soaked in black oil. So when he walks, he will leave all the oil footprint, and you see him really in dark. Okay, because he was a thief, right? A pencuri, so he must make sure that he is in dark so that nobody can see him, right? So that's what they say. If it's a fake one, it's a person, okay, disguised into an oil man or a minyak. But there are also myths saying that it's true, really orang minyak. So we don't know. So it's a myth. So it's kind of scary. Those days they used to scare children, You must sleep before what time? Before the orang minyak come out. Now no more lah. I think no more. I don't know. So that's about part one. Let's look at part two now. Look at the words in bold in the sentences 1 to 6 below. Then match them with the meanings from A to F. Okay. So in Form 5, you do some matching. So you have A there, you have silly or stupid, frightening, different from what is normal or ordinary. D, visited or lived in by a ghost, oh, scary. E, wonderful, amazing. And F, very strange. So number one, I'm not going in that house. Everyone knows that it's haunted. So what's the answer? When a place is haunted, it means
C.
D, right? The
Eh,
haunted place
oh,
is D.
sorry.
Yeah, D, donkey. Visited or lived in by a ghost. D. Number two, did you hear those sounds in the attic? I think it's like those the houses in UK. They have the attic, the top part of the house, like a small triangle. Last night, they were very spooky. Was spooky? What is spooky? Spooky. The answer
B.
for spooky, please. Again.
B.
Yes, B. Frightening. Okay. If a place is very spooky, here means it's frightening, very spooky. So you learn to use all these vocabs in your writing. Yeah. For SPM, it say you have to use more advanced words. Okay. Don't say scary, scary. Primary school students know how to. They already know how to use scary, right? So you use frightening. You use the word spooky. Number three, I can't explain the dog's bizarre behavior. Why is he running around the house? Ah. Bizarre here means answer, please.
F.
Very
Yes,
strange.
yes. F. Very strange. Okay. Do you have any strange behavior? No. Um, I have a friend. She told me when she was pregnant. When she was pregnant, she had very strange taste bud. Taste bud, you know. Her tongue, her mouth, like wanted to eat something. Wanted to eat something so strange. You know, she would taste strange things. You know, not food. You know, she doesn't like food at time. I mean, of course, she had her food, but at the same time, she wanted to taste something else. It's like a craving. At one point, she told me she was craving for powder. You know, powder, our talcum. She said if she really tasted, she had to taste it, she said. So dia makan lah powder tu. But it happened just during her pregnancy. The moment her baby was born, then everything went back to normal. So very bizarre what do you call that phenomenon at that time. She said that. Number four, nobody wants to kill you. Huh? Who wants to kill you? I know your game, your PUBG, somebody wants to kill you. So don't be one who wants to kill you. Don't be ridiculous. What's ridiculous? Ridiculous. Answer? Hello?
A.
Yes. Number four, ridiculous. The answer is silly or stupid. Yeah? Don't be but ridiculous. Okay, go away. Number five, the pictures painted on the walls of the cave were remarkable. This is a very good word to use. Remarkable. How was your holiday trip? Well, it was remarkable. So, the meaning for remarkable?
E.
Yes, wonderful, amazing. Okay, it was an amazing trip. It was a wonderful afternoon that we had our afternoon tea with the English tea and sconge. Ooh, I miss that. Mhm. Number six, the house is unusual. It got stairs that go up to the ceiling. Wow. Then what can I do there? Nothing, right? So what's unusual?
C.
Yes, unusual is C, different from what is normal or ordinary. Okay? All right, so please do this part one and part two in your E1. Okay? So with that, I'll stop my recording. Okay, this is on page 20 class. Please do part one and part two in your E1. Label as the index, vocabulary 1, you can put unit 2, vocabulary 1. Okay, with that, thank you so much. I'll stop my recording. But